All right, folks. I know this one looks a bit weird. This one is coming to us from the mastermind, Chris Botello, who I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, chat, but I think Chris won an RCQ this weekend with this deck list. Now, I will say, I made a couple of changes. I did add 2 copies of Splendid Reclamation, and I forgot what I cut. I think I added the 4th Philology Archaeologist, and I cut. I think he had 1 Colossal Sky Turtle and 2 of something else. But we're going to try it like this. So basically, the goal of this deck is to mill. So you have Philology Archaeologist, Analyst that both mill cards. Bunch of fetch lands, similar to like that Sultai Slogurk deck with Nissa previously that we were playing. But instead of black and or white, we are now playing red. Red for World Souls Rage, which is X or red and a green. You deal X, and you put X lands from your hand or graveyard onto the battlefield tapped. So it kind of gives you a little bit of redundancy on Analyst and Splendid Rec. And then we're also splashing red for Ill-Timed Explosion, which is a way to kind of clean up the board. What's nice about Ill-Timed is it doesn't require 2 reds, similar to the other sweepers like Burn Down the House, so it's a little bit easier to cast and kind of gives you some more flexibility in your mana base where you're just playing a bunch of basics and fetch lands. And then the other kind of top end here is Virtue of Strength, which is a lot, 7 mana, but it makes you, if you tap a basic land for mana, it produces 3 times as much of that mana instead. So because all of our lands are basics and fetch lands, then this is always going to be as powerful as it can possibly be. And then the end goal is get this in play, make a bunch of mana. You can still trigger Nissa with Analyst, generate upwards of 22 mana, and then cast World Souls Rage on your opponent and kill them. That's the idea. But yeah, we have Reclamation, World Souls Rage, and Analyst to get back lands. What's cool about Shigeki too is if you mill over Shigeki, you can pay 1 mana for Virtue, which returns a creature or land from your graveyard to your hand. So you can go 1 mana for Virtue, get back Shigeki, and then that's a way for you to Shigeki back World Souls Rage. So it kind of, in this weird convoluted setup, allows you to Virtue back a World Souls Rage, which is kind of cool. But that's pretty much it for the main deck. We got some Deluges too to help find your combo pieces. Sideboard's got a bunch of Abrades for Unlicensed Hearse, Vengeance for Convoke, Barrage for Raffine, Negates for Control, and then Turn the Earth, 1 Shigeki, and a Doppelgang. I don't exactly know what this is in the sideboard for, but it's kind of a cool card, so see how it goes. I'm just saying, I'm just saying. They don't believe. They do not believe. The title no longer says best deck, by the way. Now I really want to win. Some extra motivation. Those are called changelings. MYX. Changelings. I would assume that the doppelgangs are in the sideboard just for. I guess I copy the forest, right? I would assume that the. Oh my god, no, it comes into play tapped. I'm stupid. Why did I do that? There you go. I would assume it's for like Shieldred and stuff. What am I missing? What am I missing? Let him cook, chat. Let him cook. Yeah, this is 4th Aerlingus at home. Do I just play out Shigeki? I kind of want to play out Shigeki to find more lands. D Spark, thank you very much for the 5-month resub. Welcome back, D Spark. Hinata Dawn Crowned. Okay, I feel like I can do a lot of shit this turn now. Okay, so we start with this. Trigger here. Make. I guess I'll make blue. This gets fetched. We get a forest. Make another blue. Draw Nissa. So I can Philology before Analysting. So let's do that. Let's go here. I don't know if I can kill them, but I can put a bunch of lands into play. And then we go sack Analyst. Does this Nissa only draw herself in this deck? No, Nissa can find Analyst, because Analyst is an elf. So we have, what, 8 mana now? 9 mana? So we can Deluge and then Wreck. We're almost out of basics. I should be getting a lot of islands with these, because most of my fetch lands find forests. So I want to get islands with these ones. Deluge, leaving 5 floating. Get Explosion. Oh, you can't choose. Oh no. I want to leave them out in my deck, but I can't do that. They don't let you do that. Get back Wreck. Make 6 more. Green, blue, red. Thin further first. Oh, I see what you're saying. You want to be to Deluge before, or you want me to Wreck before Deluge. Okay, sure. I gotcha. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Yep, I see what you're saying. So, how many basics do I even have left at this point? Not that many, right? 3. How many total basics are in the deck? Oh, they just don't want to play. Okay. They're off it. What was that card they cast, by the way? They cast this on turn... Well, they cast it on turn 3, but they just did it for 0. Create X/2/2 white samurai creature tokens with vigilance. They gain menace and haste until end of turn. Each opponent creates X-1 2/2 white samurai creature tokens with vigilance. I mean, it's... I mean, this is just corporate, an image of this and Fourth Ear Lingus. Corporate needs you to find the differences between these two images. Yeah, they probably clicked wrong card, yeah. Yeah, that's a good point. What do we do against Hinata? What's the stats on Hinata? 4/4, so we can barrage it. I like that. That's the thing about playing this deck, is I have no idea what I'm supposed to cut. I assume I keep in these for their stupid thing. I can probably trim on Rex. Maybe trim 1 explosion. I just don't know what I'm allowed to cut. I need a sideboard guide from Batello. Yeah, literally just the same thing. Splash green for Doppelgang. Ooh, Doppelgang with Hinata. Chat, do you guys remember when Hinata was one of the best cards in Standard? Or it at one point was the best card in Standard. Is there anything we can do with that? Never was. I mean, there was a week or two where it was everywhere, right? It was nuts, wasn't it? Was that deck not busted? Okay, mill 3 lands, get a barrage. I like that. Yeah, with Opus, right? That deck was busted. Busted. Yeah, it was much, much better with Opus. Is there anything Opus adjacent that we can do with Hinata? I feel like there isn't. Bustin' makes me feel good. Manaform, Hellkite, and Zergo and Ojitai. Are those cards legal? They discard? They discarded 2 lands. So I need to get an island in play. This is my card. I click on island. Please put into play. Emote suggestion. Any busters? Any Dave and busters? Oh, fuck. I do not have untapped red mana. That's an issue. That is an issue. I mean, what's the worst that could happen, right? What is the worst that could possibly happen if I let them untap with Hinata? Not that I have a choice. But I think I'm supposed to go Analyst tap land, then next turn Barrage Deluge. I think this makes the most sense. All right, don't kill me, please. It's annoying, but it's like kind of beatable. It's not nearly as bad as it could have been. Wait, why did that cost two? Oh, oh, that card has text. I've never actually read the card before. I mean, you know. Hmm. Ward at home. Yeah, I know. I guess I want another mountain. Hinata is nice. I might actually just World Souls Rage next turn. Try to get some basics out of the deck. Would love to find an Analyst. Well, the thing is, I never played back in Standard when Hinata was like the best deck, you know? So I didn't know that it had that additional text. Yeah, I kind of just want to do this. Just get 4 lands back from the graveyard. Start thinning out the deck a little bit. This. This. Do. How does this deck win? Yeah, you're just trying to get a one-shot rage. That's the end goal. Blue, red, green, green. Maybe do green, blue. Just to leave the equal amount of basics in my deck. And I now have 10 mana. But yeah, you're trying to set up a spot where you get to a Virtue of Strength and then just tap all your lands for mana and get one big rage. Yeah, Test the Talents would be kind of tough. I guess I'll do this. No, I should have played an untap land. Untap land would let me double Deluge. I've seen some versions have Deluge. Or not Deluge. The card you were talking about. I've seen some versions have Iteration, but I think Batello's version did not have it because I just copied his list. Oh, Test of Talents is not legal? Okay. Well, I guess we don't have to worry about it then. I didn't know. You think I know it's legal in Standard? I don't know. I want to start with Barrage on this. Then I think we go Nissa Courtyard. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, test with Strixhaven. Then we can go Philagi and Deluge. That is fine. I accept. I accept. So, blue. I don't have enough to Deluge and Philagi now, right? I don't think. 3, 5, 7, 8 mana. So I guess at that point we should just hold up Deluge. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, let's just hold up Deluge. Yeah, I'm sure if it was legal, people would have played Test of Talents. Although, I don't know. There's not a ton of like decks where it's super good against. Probably, I mean, I guess it's good against blue white because you Test of Talents their Deluge. That is kind of nice. I would like a Virtue and Analyst. Probably. Maybe second Deluge. Are they dead if Virtue resolves? 5, 8, 12. I have 13. 13 minus 7 is 6. So it's 9 left over. I guess they wouldn't be dead, huh? Do I have a Shigeki in the graveyard? I do not. Creature or land, huh? Yeah, we don't have a Shigeki in the graveyard, though. I could get back Nissa and try to, like, bait some interaction that way. Just go, like, Nissa fetch land. I think I kind of like that, actually. Perhaps I should have just taken the Analyst over Deluge, if this was my plan. Yeah, well, I can shuffle my deck with the Courtyard. So that's not a big concern. Sure. I really just want to resolve this Virtue. Make green. Do we have vegetables left? Okay, we have at least one. Cast Virtue. Probably Philagi. So now we have 6 mana. Right? So we go Philagi and Deluge. Sure. Can find another one of those. Like so. Deluge main phase. Take Shigeki and... I mean, we don't really need the Nissa, right? Let's take another Deluge. They've got to be close to dead at this point. Ezrim. They've got to be close to dead, right? 4, 8, 13, 14. 14 minus 7 is 7. 7 times 3 is 21. Am I really 1 point short? I think I'm 1 point short. Well, interesting. 4, 5, 9, 14. 14 minus 7. Yeah, 21. This is a clue. This is coming from Chris Botello, who actually won an Arsky with this deck this weekend. So what if I Virtue back Nissa then? Yeah, let's do this. Let's go Virtue back Nissa. Virtue back Virtue. You can't Virtue back Virtue. So I think I'm actually gonna go Virtue, then Nissa, then Rage. I think that's the line. Cast Virtue, cast Nissa, then cast Rage for whatever's left over, which should be 18. 18 minus 3 is 15. I can Rage for 13, I think. I think that's how the math works. If I did the math right. It seems like they also might be timing out. Perhaps. Nope. Alright, we're back. I cast Virtue. I cast Nissa. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Yeah, so we can go Rage for 13. I guess we'll target them. Auto pay. Don't mana tithe me, bro. I don't know how many basics I have left. Do I have any? Chat, somebody want to check real quick for me? Oh, I guess I can look at this. Lands. I have 1 island left as my last basic. Easy Pierce. It's good. Pretty hard to spell Pierce a card with a Battlefield Forge. This deck is so sick. Choose up to 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'll copy your island. Triggers. Jesus Christ. What are these triggers, dog? God damn. Blue, green. Blue, green, red. This deck is a lot. Isla. Make red. Can't loop Shigeki for World Soul. I think I might be short mana. I have 12 mana. How much is it the Shigeki back World Soul? Yeah, how much does it cost, though? I gotta be close. Oh, it's only 4? Well, I have enough then, yeah. Okay. If that's the case, I have enough. This deck is so sweet. What's nice about this deck too is it's insanely cheap. There's no dual lands. The mana base is all commons. The only expensive card in this deck is Nissa. Like, I'm pretty sure the total cost of this deck is probably less than a single copy of Shieldred. I think Nissa's like $20, 20-ish. Right, just 9 mana. Yeah, Nissa is really hard to find. I tried acquiring them for an RCQ, and that didn't work out. Oh, right. Rage is 8, isn't it? True. Yeah, so it's not lethal, right? I mean, whatever. They're not going to kill me. Yeah, we don't have enough mana. We have 12 mana. We go Shigeki back Rage 8 floating. We can only do it for 6. It just doesn't matter, right? My decisions no longer matter. Mm-mm-mm. I could deck myself, I guess. Oh, wait. If they have Jace, I die. Well, don't Jace me, I guess. Please don't Jace me. Shit, I forgot about that. Oh no, please don't have Jace. Please don't have Jace. That's definitely not Jace. I'll tell you that. That is definitely not Jace. I will take 9. Aurelia, the law above. How bad do you think? How bad do you think the doubter feels? That 110k doubter, by the way. How much mana is this? 32, 47, 50. X equals 45. That sounds right to me. All right, cool. They didn't want to let me do it. Easy dubs. I feel like their brains just work in different ways than ours do. Like, I could never come up with some of this shit. I don't know. I just, my brain doesn't work this way, you know? It just doesn't. That's okay, you know? It's just something that I have to accept, but my brain just does not function like that. I wish it did. I wish I could come up with stuff like this. I have a hard enough time casting lightning bolts and shocks. Yeah, my brain also just doesn't function. You enjoy minus 45 like Doomwake enjoys Prime subs? Oh, also another thing, chat, that I wanted to mention. Shout out to Heavy Play for the sponsor as always. Check out Heavy Play! ! Heavy Play. But if you guys would like to check out Heavy Play yourselves and you want a live demo, they're going to be at PAX East in Boston on March 21st through the 24th. SCG Con Atlanta, April 12th through the 14th, Command Fest Dallas, April 19th through the 21st, and Command Fest San Francisco, April 19th through the 21st. And they put in parentheses, yes, we'll be at both events in the same weekend, so if you guys want a little Heavy Play demo, be sure to check them out. Is our opponent here? What's going on? Where's our opponent? Can we get a mod check? Can we get a mod check for our opponent? Yeah, I'm telling you right now, Jose, that's not going to happen. Also, I don't even know when the qualifier is. I'm busy the next 2 weekends with RCQs. I have a question. Can't this deck work in Pioneer since we have Lotus Cobra, Fabled Passage, and even Expansion Explosion? Don't tell Spike about Expansion. Nah, Expansion Explosion is too good of a card for this deck. Free EE! John C., thank you for the 15 month sub. Thank you for that, Prime. It's okay, I wanted a 1-4 anyways. Okay. Got a pair. Nice bat. Yeah, Spiral's kind of cool too. I want to save the fetches. Fuck it, we ball, right? You want to block? Just don't have a second bat, please. Hold on, I forgot to update the command. Why do I always forget to do that? Edit com deck. There you go. Counterspell my deluge, would you? You could play Spelunking. I mean, you could play Spelunking in this version too, right? If you wanted to. Lotus Field. Lotus Field is interesting. Although it doesn't, I don't know, it doesn't necessarily work with the Green Virtue. I guess what you could do is build a version that's like Lotus Field plus Stifle, and then you wouldn't need the Green Virtue to work with Lotus Fields, if that makes sense. I don't know. This is not looking great. I mean, thankfully we got a 1-4, right? Yeah, there's no pressure. Yeah, that could be a little bit of pressure. There is no way they put bat on top and they're gonna... Dude, they are willing to miss a land drop and put bat on top when, like... If I had other spells, I probably would have cast them by now. I mean, sure. I don't know why they put that on top. The virtues are hard to find because of commander players. Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess that probably is a popular commander card. I didn't know they were $5. Even with them being $5, the price of 3 virtues, 4 Nesses is still probably at least close to a shield rig, right? Do I rage the bat or do I deluge? I think I rage the bat just because it puts so much mana into play. Because I can rage for 5 and get all of my lands. And then I have 12 mana next turn. Yeah, I think I'm going to rage for 5. Kind of like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Copy brokers. Bat dies. Bunch of deluges. Gain 5. Yeah, it makes my deluges better too because I'm thinning my deck first. Yeah. Okay, what do we want against Dimir? What do we want against Jameer? Probably Barrage. Give me Barrage. Give me... I mean, this is good against Bat, but it doesn't kill much else. Not sure why you haven't started yet. It is just the best format right now. Yeah, I would appreciate if they miss land drops again. That'd be nice. You know, again, I would like to ask or like talk to Batella or watch one of his streams to see what he's been cutting a lot, because I don't know how to sideboard with this deck. It is kind of a tight package in terms of you don't really want to cut a lot of the combo pieces. Maybe you can shave on deluges, but I'm not really sure. I just don't know how to sideboard with a deck like this. And I kind of had the same problem with the CFT sock deck. I just never knew what to cut. So this hand, I mean, it seems fine, right? We could even Courtyard, Virtue, back Courtyard if we want to. Well, I like Explosion because it just, like, if they just curve, Siren into Bat into whatever, you just clean up everything. So I think I like the Explosions against them. Second Analyst is kind of nice. Oh, okay. Cool. Guess they mulled the 5 and kept the 1-lander. We'll take it. Easy dubs. Easy dubs. Why are you running? Why are you running? Okay, so this hand is Forest, Mountain, turn to Analyst. I mean, I'm going to keep it. For sure. I would like a forest, please. I wonder if there's a way to bin, Insect, Mystic Sanctuary, and Pioneer so you can play this combo and loop World Souls Rage. Well, in order to loop World Souls with Mystic Sanctuary, you'd have to play Spelunking, right? Okay, against Boros, is it more important to Analyst on 2 or Nis on 3? I think it's probably more important to Nis on 3. So let's do that. I mean, I could Analyst and risk drawing it, not drawing an untap land. Oh, yeah, I can just Virtue back a fetch land. Of course this is the right line. And then I can go land Nissa pass, turn 4, fetch land, Analyst, yada yada. Yeah, this is the right line for sure. Yeah, I kind of vaguely remember that deck. Jun's Spelunking. This should have been the blue one, though. Oh. Just don't want to play against Nissa? What the fuck? Didn't they keep 7? They had 5 cards in hand, right? What the hell? I mean, sure, I guess. Alright, I'll bring in the Blood Illness. I will bring in the Blood Illness. The Slogurk PTSD. People, I don't know, people I guess don't like playing against this deck, huh? I mean, do you believe that we can draw a red source? I'm on the draw. I got 3 shots at it, right? How many total red sources do I have? I have 4, 8, 13. 13 sounds like a good number to me. Okay. Somebody in chat earlier said, "How does this deck beat a negate?" So when you're going to cast your card, right before you cast your card, you take your opponent's hand and you like rip all the cards out of their hand. You just snatch it from them. You take the negate, you take it out of the sleeve, and you rip it in half. That's how you beat negate. It's a good strap. Red source, please. Yeah, works in paper, but not arena. True. What's up, Lewandowski? Okay, red source is... I mean, it's still good, because I can turn 4 explosion. How about no red source? Do I get back Analyst or... Nissa? There should be 1 slot for a donation deck this week. 1 slot available still. Chat, what do you think? Analyst or Nissa here? Yeah, but, like, I don't have time for that, because I need 2 more turns for the Nissa. You know what I mean? I actually think it's better to get back Analyst. And just play the Analyst, have 2 blockers. I think this is better. And just peel a mountain. Still no red land. God damn it. Pear Bear, thank you for the 2-month resub. Welcome back, Pear Bear. Glad you're having a good time. Thanks for the sub. It's on top. I sure hope so. You're so dead if I draw a red source. I guess this now it has to be a mountain. It can't be a fetch land. Yeah, if we just milled over a different fetch and had a red fetch, we maybe could survive next turn, although probably not at this point. Tough. Alright, surely I can survive till next turn, right? Surely I can survive this attack. Go. You know what the unfortunate... Oh, I just realized. Oh, fuck, my virtues are gone. Okay, we're dead anyways, but my virtues were both gone. So I actually couldn't even discard Virtue to Explosion. But it's fine. We dead anyways. So whatever. Who cares? No more Reanimator. No, I played it for like 2.5 hours. We did very poorly today with Reanimator. I went on a pretty cold streak. I'm doing a little bit better with this deck. I don't know what happened. I got 7 wins yesterday, and I could not buy a match today with Esper. I must have just went on a really hot streak yesterday. Okay, I found the red mana. Red mana located, but no green this time. It's okay. I'll trade green for red any day. Red's way more important in this matchup. Novice. Novice. Ooh, okay, we got both. Question is, do we fetch or do we Philology? I think fetch, because then we could draw Nissa the turn after. Yeah, I think fetch. Although I guess if I'm using the fetch, the Nissa's worse. I don't know, it's close. Well, I mean, that is one way to look at it, Ojago, but the other way you could look at it is we wouldn't have access to these kinds of decks if it weren't for the updated rotation schedule, right? Like if we were on the same rotation schedule as last time, then these decks would never have even been possible in the first place. So like the way that I look at it is just it's nice that these decks can exist even if it's just for a limited time because we would have never seen a deck like this without the extended rotation. They whiff on Knight Errant. Nice deck. Okay. Um Probably already been asked this, but what do you think of the modern banning? I like it. I think that more needs to be done, and I don't know if I'm really going to be interested in playing modern. But like as far as the format as a whole is concerned, I think it like slightly debuffs rhinos. I think it basically makes living it unplayable. Um, which I think both those things are a net positive. The one it is a little scary because there is the potential of like maybe Titan and or Yawgmoth becoming too good, but we'll kind of see how that plays out. Murktide is just a generically, I think, a decent predator on those two decks. So maybe Murktide pops back up in popularity. We'll see what happens. I wanted Cruz gone in Pioneer. I'm a little disappointed they didn't hit it because I think the win rate for Cruz is kind of alarming. But the one thing that I thought about it a little bit more, and the one thing that like maybe rethink that is that it is kind of nice for Phoenix to be like if Phoenix is the best deck, that's kind of okay, right? It's not all that bad. Like, would you rather have Phoenix be the best deck or Lotus be the best deck? I guess is the way that I would phrase that. And I would certainly rather have Phoenix be the best deck than Lotus be the best deck, or any one of those other like degenerate decks. Right, exactly, yeah. So, even though I think Cruz is a bit over the line, as far as best deck is concerned, I think it's okay. Am I taking this? I don't think so, because I want to cast Rage next turn. Actually, do I want to cast Rage? I don't know. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'm gonna loot away this Deeps. Rather have Vamps be the best deck. That'll never happen though. Okay, that was an S draw. Now we can hold up Analyst. And then probably set up for Virtue next turn. Yeah, almost certainly. Okay. Yeah. Combat, we will declare a block. I will sacrifice. Choose one for deeps. I guess I'll choose this. Do I have targets for 4 courtyards? I'm not sure that I do. Oh, I definitely do. Got plenty of targets. Are they dead is the question. 5, 10, 14. It's Xaxes, right? 5, 10, 14. So 14 minus 7 is 7. 7 times 3 is 21. 21 minus 2 is 19. I think it's Xaxes. 6, 12, 21, yeah. See ya. See ya. Actual Biden blast. Dude, this deck is cracked. Holy shit, this deck is sick. Okay. This hand's okay. Esper. I would like a green mana, please. Yeah, DM me on Twitter therapy. Okay, I don't want to play. I don't want to play analyst into cut down. Is there something better than Philology we can play? Because I feel like this card bricks every single time. And there is pretty high upside at just casting the analyst this turn. They didn't have cut down last turn because they didn't get a priority window. I think we jam. Picklock? Like there's probably less for Picklock than Archaeologist, right? Or maybe it's the same amount. Yeah, it might be relative. It might be about the same amount. But yeah, it doesn't hit Virtue. I don't know. Just like this card has missed a lot, and I don't know if there's anything better than it to play. Rude. Actually, this is fine. Oh, this only bounces creatures. Never mind. Shit. Am I raging for 2? I don't think I want to rage for 2. Could Sky Turtle back the Nissa? Try to draw a fetch land. I think Sky Turtle back Nissa is my best line. Classic control player, just doing nothing. Actually, it's just better to get Virtue, right? Then we can Virtue back the Nissa. It's the same thing. I guess it's worse against Negate. But like a Nissa, please? 1 Nissa, por favor. No, they don't have interaction. Their hand is a bunch of nothing. I may just fucking draw 2. I think I'm just gonna draw 2. Decline. Alright, sure. I'll take 2 cards. Yeah, see if I care. Now the question is, how do we beat a counterspell? I haven't gotten that far yet. Guess we just make a shit ton of mana. I mean, I guess we pay, right? Make them 2 for 1 themselves. We pay, then they have to kill the analyst. Von Matterhorn, thank you for the 8-month resub. Welcome back, Von Matterhorn. Or they use 2 normalize. Also fine. Assuming this is dying. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Your turn. Nice. I'll take the 2 for 1. 3, 4, 5, 6. Run it back. Make them do the same thing where they have to, like, normalize plus removal spell. I just want to keep 2 for 1ing them. Okay. That is one less dissipate for my big turn. Whenever it attacks a stripe 2, enter artifact, we can show this permanent draw card. Just like make a 3/4 Vig. 6 mana. We could just deluge this turn. Yeah, I guess we just deluge this turn. I may actually just go for Virtue next turn. Not sure. Bro, cast a fucking spell, please. Cast a single spell. Challenge level impossible. Alright, Glint has a song request for us. This one's got to be on Spotify, right? Is there a link to the playlist? So, this playlist is not the normal playlist, but this is the playlist we are currently listening to. It's actually somebody else's stream playlist. Alright, I will deploy Anissa. Just because it had some songs on it that I really liked, and it was a good vibe. So let's make green blue probably. Get red. Dude, stop. Fuck you. One, two, three, four, five. 4, 5. Shigeki back. Could Shigeki back Analyst? Could also just play Kellen. Let's just play Kellen. I'm just gonna fucking kill it again, but yeah, don't check the Moxfield list. Check the untapped. All right, what do we have here? No more lies, no more lies. Go for the throat, dissipate. They have anything besides counter spells and removal spells. Anything at all. In case you didn't know, I really don't like playing against control decks. Bustin' makes me feel good. Bustin'. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, X equals. You know what? Could save this. 6. Do it for 4 next turn. Yeah, actually, you know what? I'm just gonna do that. I'm gonna just take this turn off and then just get 4 cards back next turn. Try to fight through all their shit. Is Streamer going to qualify for Arena Championship this weekend? Probably not, because I'm going to RCQs this weekend instead. So I don't think I'll be. I will not be participating in the qualifier weekend. I got some RCQs to win instead. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 3. Get back Deluge, Analyst, and Turtle, and then we can just loop. Yeah, we can just loop Turtle Shigeki, right? We just have infinite resources. The issue is I have 25 cards in my library. I just want to get more mana in play. Sure, dude. 2, 4, 7 mana. Okay, so we just Deluge plus Turtle this turn. Is there an arena metagame challenge dump like the 5-0 list? I don't think so, but I kind of wish there was. As far as I'm concerned, as far as I'm aware, the only arena data is from like untap.gg, which tells you win rates in as far as ranked ladder is concerned, but I don't know if they have anything that was just like data from the metagame challenge. I don't think they do. I probably didn't need to take a dual land there. This is what we call infinite, by the way. I have achieved an infinite loop. 479. I have 22 cards in my library. I mean, how many hard counters do you think they have left? They can't have that many, right? 2, 4, 6. Let's play Nissa. Bro, go fuck yourself. Fuck you. Stop. Leave my shit alone. How many hard counters are there in standard? There can't be that many. Go. I'm just gonna keep drawing 3. Like I said, we have infinite resources. I wonder if they even play a single win condition. Come on. Okay, so I guess we get back... I don't even know. This sucks. Grab some shit. I don't even know what we grab. I guess just the deluges? Like deluge, this... And a draw and a Philology, I guess? I don't know. They 8. Oh, I don't have enough mana. I have to do it for 2, right? Deluge and Philology, I guess. Surely this will resolve. Oh, it did. I did not expect that to happen. 3, 6, 9, 12 mana. How many? I have 2. Are any other rages gone? I still have 2 more rages in my deck. Deck count is 20. There's no shot they have 2 farewells in their deck, right? There's like no way they have 2 copies of farewell. I just don't believe it. This is 11. Okay, cast this. I know. Nice. Yeah, thanks, dude. Thanks, opponent. I'm not going to say anything nice about your deck. Regardless of how much nice things you say about my deck, I will never say that about your deck. Alright, cool. We kind of wanted that to happen. Your turn. If they kill 1 virtue, that's fine. Oh, so they're just dead. Alright, I will go... X equals 30. Auto pay. Nice. Submit 0. Good game. I'm getting toxic over here now. Alright, control, huh? Negate. No, the funny number. Well, I had to leave enough mana to be able to cast 3 of them and to be able to beat 2. I could beat 2 hard counter spells there. Because I think I had enough mana to cast 3 of them for lethal. What do you want, Doppelgang? They don't play permanents. Their deck is all counter spells and removal. They don't have a single target for Doppelgang. Like, they're just not playing win conditions, you know? The Shigeki's nice, yeah. The Shigeki loops are sick. I do like that. I guess we can copy their lands. What do we cut then? Explosion? Explosion's probably unnecessary. Alright, do this maybe? Yeah, we can copy lands. It's not bad. I mean, it's not great into counter spells, right? Yeah, they have a lot of Jaces. Not that there's much I can do about Jace outside of negate. This is probably okay. Unless you want to board in more cards to, like, play around Jace Mill. But seems kind of loose. Chris, you're following! Tell me how to sideboard with this deck. I never want to cut any of the cards. I changed one card from your list, by the way. Don't get mad at me. You want Turn the Earth? What do you want Turn the Earth for? For their deluges? Yeah, I guess I could see that. Oh, yeah, okay, against Jace. So they mill you out, you upkeep, shuffle back into Fireball. Okay, I could buy that. I guess I should have boarded in a Braid, huh? I guess I should have boarded in a Braid. That's bad. I didn't know Control played that card. So go to game 3 now. Who's up for just going to game 3 now? I'm into it. All right, so what don't we want? Kellen can probably go. I think Kellen's probably whatever against them. 3 Braid. Bro, I have 4. How many of those things do you think they have? They've probably gotten destroyed by graveyard decks, and they're just like, 4 Hearse! I would like to play 4 Hearse, please. No, they definitely have 4. Yeah, I guess Kellen can kill the Hearse. It's like, they're just gonna kill this thing, right? Doppel out. Alright, maybe 4 is too many. Maybe 3. You want to cut the Doppel? Do you ever... I guess we can shave on Falaji. Kellen's great against them. It is good. I think it is good. I just don't know what else to cut. Should you play Besageu's? So you need to make sure you have enough basics to fetch with your lands, and you don't want non-basics for Virtue of Strength. Yeah, it is. It is. What would you cut here, then? We shave a Rage. Probably don't need all 4. Although it is nice to be able to, like, cast a quote-unquote value Rage just for X equals 3 or 4 to ramp you a little bit. So it is kind of nice to have all 4 for that reason. Would you ever cut all the Falajis? We can go, like, 1 more Braid, 1 more Falaji, cut the Doppelgang. Or just play 61. Let's just play 61. It's the perfect number. Yeah, trimming Archaeologist does make sense. And it's like, you don't want a turbo mill against the hearses. Of course. I think I'm still going to keep this. Yeah, I'm going to keep this. What I do like about the Falaji Virtue stuff is, like, you can just mill over a good card and get it back with Virtue. That is kind of nice. Yeah, you could just go to 1 Archaeologist. That's probably what I should be doing. Just please don't hearse me. I got Negate, that's good. It's a nice hit. Inshallah, they will not have hearse. Okay, I guess I can't complain. Is this an instant? It's only a sorcery? God damn it. A gamer. An absolute gamer. I think I will not get back the island. Send him a message. Give him a little taste. Ooh. It's not that good. Swing for 0? Yeah, I'm sending them a message. I'm laying my territory, okay? Like, this is my game. Not your game. This is my game. Would you ever virtue back a land here? Just to make sure I hit a land drop for next turn? Because I want to be able to go Deluge with Negate backup. I think I like it. Yeah, I think I like it. I mean, if they tap out, then I'll deluge anyways, but like if they deluge, then I'll deluge. I give a shit about that. It is kind of annoying, right? It puts a little bit of pressure on me. It's bait. I mean, they're not going to exile my Philology anyways, right? It is kind of annoying. It's like a 3/3 every other turn. Yeah, it's bait for what? I guess maybe a hearse? I'm still going to counter it. They do know about the negate. Yeah, I'll let them have it. I think that's a fine exchange. I was thinking that, like, if they're willing to do that into my negate, they're probably going to tap out again. Well, now I was wrong, but I can also turtle back negate now, which I think I am going to do. Yeah, I'm going to turtle back negate. I guess they can cast a spell now, but that's fine. Yeah, we're just chilling. I don't have to do anything yet. Hard cast turtles. No, I'd much rather just get back negate. Just vibing. I can even wait to cast Deluge until I have 3 mana available. Well, I can Deluge now, right? Because the best they can do is have... The best they can do is have either negate or normalize, which we have negate for. So I think this is a good opportunity to slam Deluge. They might force my negate if they have normalize. Good exchange. Good exchange for us, I think. Nissa Fetchland. Not bad. We can, I mean, maybe at some point go for this. Probably not anytime soon. We only have 1 land in the graveyard. That's a good draw. It's a really good draw. Can we beat Murex? I mean, I'm about to put a second creature into play, so I think we can beat Murex. I'm just going to cast Nissa this turn. Yeah, we're just going to go Nissa Fetchland with negate up. If they fight over Nissa, I think I won't fight back. Okay. Do this. Add a green. We're waiting to slam Farewell with counter backup. Farewell is not even that bad for us here. Our graveyard's not that stocked. And we're drawing a card off this. Oh, that is fucking phenomenal. I guess there's still only 2 lands. But, I mean, I'm still going to cast it. We have 4 mana up. That's a phenomenal hit. They have 3 mana left over. I think that's okay, right? I think that's okay. Honestly, if they fight over Analyst, I think I'll just let it happen, so I can try to negate Farewell. Right, yeah. Okay, so it's a bit awkward. If I pay, they can resolve Farewell. We could just gamble and hope they don't have Farewell, though. Alternatively, I could just not fight or not pay. Hold up 4 mana, but I'm not really doing anything else with my 4 mana. I kind of want to just pay and gamble they don't have Farewell. Like, I don't think they really have that much... Like, how many copies of Farewells do you think they have? Nissa's better. Yeah, I guess that's a good point. If I find a fetch land, Nissa can maybe just find me a second Analyst anyways. I guess that's a good point. Yeah, okay. I'll buy that. Okay. I don't hate that. Because the Nissa could just find more Analyst. Oh, right, it got exiled. Shit. Awkward. But we can get back a fetch land? Yeah, I think get back fetch land, play fetch land is fine. Do I want my green? I think I want more blue. Let's do brokers. No more than 2 Farewell. I mean, after sideboard, I wouldn't be surprised if they had 3. I guess maybe it's more likely that they're like 1 main, 1 sideboard or something. I'm going to make green because I'd like to play Analyst. Virtue for turtle, turtle for virtue, virtue for turtle, turtle for virtue. The turtle loop, as they call it. All right, I would like one analyst, please. Thank you very much. And now we have 6 mana, so we can even fight over this. I could even pay for Normalize and still sack, which is massive. That's huge. Absolutely huge. The end. Kind of want to fight over this. This is pretty good, huh? We still have 3 in the deck. I'm going to fight over this. I think I like fighting over it. Okay, fine. Fine, I accept. Alright, go. Milling Second Deluge is not bad either. I'm likely just going to end step sack this. How do you win if they remove the Nissas? I mean, I have my win condition right here. I just cast Virtue and then World Souls Rage them. I don't necessarily need Nissa to win. It's nice to have in play, but I don't need it to win, you know. Unlike the other versions of these like analyst decks. Right, yeah. So what are they gonna exile here? Probably analyst. That kind of sucks, but we definitely do this, obviously. So we have no more analysts the rest of the game, I'm assuming. You think Deluge? Okay, hold on. Does this get the copies of Deluge in the graveyard? Yeah, it does. Okay, so I guess they probably get both Deluges. Yeah, you might be right. No, Analyst does not have the tap. It's really sick. Is there a Rage in the graveyard? I really fucking hope not. Okay. What they got? They got the Analysts. I think that's good for me. Can I have Virtue, get it countered, and Deluge? 5, 9... I have 14 mana, which is perfect. So we cast Virtue. Even if this gets countered, we still can Deluge. Are they dead? 7, that's 21. Am I 1 short? Right, I think I'm 1 short, right? Oh, but I just cast the other Virtue. Oh, yeah, I just cast the other Virtue. Right, okay. 10, 29, 38. Let's do it for 25, because it feels right. See ya! Nice. I forgot that when you Virtue into Virtue, you actually net more mana that way, because Virtue triples. Dude, that was sick. This deck is broken. Like, actually broken. God, I need to get Nissus for the RSQ this weekend. What else do I need for this deck? Yeah, it seems like this is just a better version of the other Slogurk deck. Because, like, I played the other Slogurk deck and it was decent, but this just feels like it solves a lot of the issues that deck had. This deck is cracked. Patella created a masterpiece with this one. I'm not gonna lie, this deck is an absolute banger. Yeah, I'm just gonna go back to what you were playing. I don't know why I added the 4th Philology. Absolute banger. Deck's great. Folks, if you're watching this on YouTube, you got to really see the true power level of what this deck is capable of. Virtuous Strength. I honestly could even maybe see a 4th copy of Virtue. I was surprised at how often I cast the 1 mana part of Virtue. I actually didn't think that was going to come up that often, but with how many fetch lands you have, it does kind of make a lot of sense. I don't know if you would play the 4th copy, but like I could maybe see it over the 3rd Archaeologist, just because, you know, you do eventually want to get to that, but even drawing it early lets you go get another fetch land back, trigger Nissa, do stuff like that. This deck is gas, though. I want to play this weekend. I don't know if I can get the cards, though. What matchup is the Kellen for? It's just like a generically good card. So the theory is that you're playing 30 lands. So just having a growth spiral